What's up everyone, welcome back to Gourmet Grind, and this week we are going to be making a simple and easy recipe that is near and dear to my heart. It is just a simple Belgian mayonnaise. In Belgium we use mayonnaise for a lot of different recipes, mainly our fries, which if you didn't know were invented in Belgium. So all we need for this recipe is eggs, of course. We're gonna use 2 egg yolks, we're gonna use a lemon, some mustard. Any kind of mustard is really fine, but this one I'm just using an English mustard. And we're gonna use some vinegar and just some natural olive oil. Okay guys, this is a super easy process, but if you mess it up a little bit, it can go wrong. So just follow this easy process and it'll be perfect, I promise. So first we want to take a smaller bowl and we're just gonna separate these egg yolks real quick. We want 2 egg yolks. So we're just gonna crack them. And what I do is I just separate them using the eggshells. You can use your hands as well. And you're just passing them back and forth, and then the egg whites will separate. And then you'll just be left with the egg yolk. And then we're just gonna put that in our bowl, go in with the other one. There we go. Beautiful. So now we're gonna take about a teaspoon and a half of our vinegar. You can use any all-purpose vinegar or even rice wine vinegar, which is what I'm using here. And now I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of my English mustard. So what the English mustard does is this acts as an emulsifier. So everything comes together and becomes kind of a solid form with this emulsifier. So if you didn't have this, it would all just stay kind of liquidy. Beat our eggs and mix everything together into a nice consistency. Nice. Okay, so this next part is the important part, the oil. So our next part is our oil. If you mess this up, then it can kind of start breaking a little bit, and that's not what we want. If you want to avoid that, all you have to do is just follow this simple little trick. You just start by stirring a little bit, and then you just add little drop by drop at the beginning. And then you keep adding it and adding it and adding it slowly. And as you go on, you're just gonna start seeing everything thicken up and become a nice mayonnaise. So I'm using about half a cup of oil right now, which should be enough. Now, since we have a better base, we can start adding more oil as we go. Now what the color you want is a nice and yellow color, but it should be like an off-white. So we're still too yellow, so we're just gonna keep going. Now all we need to do is add a lemon. About half a lemon is all you need. This adds nice citrusy flavor to the mayonnaise. What I'm doing here is I'm using my palm so none of the seeds go through. And then we're gonna finish off with the rest of our oil. As you can see, this kind of is a nice off-white color, super beautiful. So we have our lemon added in there, and now since we're at the last little step of our oil, we're gonna go ahead and season with a little bit of salt and pepper. You want a good amount of salt and not so much pepper, but you want to season it and taste it as you go. It's personal preference. So if you can see now, look at that consistency. It's all nice and solid, just like a mayonnaise should be. And we're just gonna give it a few more little turns and it should be done. Now, before you put it out, give it one more little taste. Seasoning's perfect. Nice citrus from the lemon really brings everything together. Okay, so now we're just gonna transfer this all to a nice bowl. This should keep in your refrigerator for about 2 weeks. And trust me, when you have fresh made, homemade mayonnaise, you won't wanna buy store-bought anymore. And you can see how easy that was. There's our beautiful mayonnaise. Garnish it with just a little slice of lemon on the side, just like so. So you saw how easy that was. That was a super easy and simple recipe that only took about 5 to 8 minutes total. If you follow the process, everything will go smoothly and you'll have a perfect homemade mayonnaise in minutes. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week on Gourmet Grind. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.